Related story, my body hasn't given up. Greg Inglis announces retirement, says he went out on his terms in the end, it came down to a phone call. Greg Inglis rang Queensland State of Origin coach Kevin Walters at the weekend to explain he was retiring from rugby league. Battered and bruised and with nothing left to achieve, the decision would put the 32-year-old's mind at rest after dealing with mental illness and confidence issues over several seasons. Quietly spoken, the Indigenous Australian sporting icon called time on his career. With the same calmness he showed on the football field, he was a once-in-a-generation player, who could weave through opposition defences and tiptoe along the sideline with the greatest of ease. Inglis ran with speed, agility and grace whilst palming off defenders and carrying the football like an octopus, his tentacle-like arm always appearing to find the tree line, despite the attention of multiple defenders. But after 15 years of bone-shattering action with the Melbourne Storm and then the South Sydney Rabbitohs, Inglis left the NRL after 263 matches with fans, seeing him touch down for 149 tries. He played 39 tests for the Kangaroos and represented the Indigenous All-Stars in 2012, 2013 and 2015-17. Wherever Inglis went, success seemed to go too. 2 grand final wins at the Storm in 2007 and 2009, and a Clive Churchill Medal, 2007, were followed up with the Rabbitohs' drought-breaking premiership win in 2014. Inglis helped the Rabbitohs in 43 years of heartbreak with a try in the grand final. His much-talked-about Goanna try celebration paid tribute to his Indigenous Australian heritage on the game's biggest stage. But with the end of his club career also came an end to his 13-year love affair with the Maroons. It was a career that withstood a well-publicized shoulder problem, a damaged knee joint and multiple finger injuries, including a broken thumb that kept him out of Game 3 of last year's series. But after 32 matches and 18 tries, the most four-pointers by any player in State of Origin history, the man nicknamed Gee is retiring extremely young. This is especially the case when you compare him to his former Storm, Maroons and Kangaroos captain, Cameron Smith. Smith, the NRL's all-time appearance and point-scoring record holder, recently inked a new 2-year deal with the Storm at age 35, and it was Smith's decision on the eve of last year's Origin series to pull the pin on his representative career that led to Inglis becoming Maroons skipper. Inglis, with 2 appearances as Queensland captain to his name, will never exit the Maroons dressing room in full war uniform again. Gee to go down as an Origin legend. Inglis was born in Kempsey in northern New South Wales and played his junior football for Barraville Tigers, so there are plenty of Blues supporters who will swear blind he should never have been able to turn out for the Maroons. But if you ask Inglis and his family which state he feels most comfortable in, he will tell you it is the one north of the Tweed. External link, at QLD Maroons tweet. Inglis always played with passion for the Maroons, but it was never more on show than when named captain in 2018, he put his body on the line and unleashed fury with Blues youngsters Tom Trbojevic and Nathan Cleary smashed to smithereens at a packed MCG in Origin. His bone-rattling hits will be revisited in TV highlight packages for years to come, and remembered in the minds of Melbournians who could not believe what they were seeing. That's why Walters could have been forgiven if he fumbled his mobile phone when the name Inglis flashed up on its screen. Walters knew what was coming at the weekend, and pleaded with his centre and captain to reconsider his curtain call. After the loss of Smith, Jonathan Thurston, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Darius Boyd and now Inglis, there are no more pillars of Queensland's dynasty proudly wearing maroon. Inglis was one of 6 debutants named by then Maroons coach Mal Meninga for the 2006 State of Origin opener, as they tried to deny the Blues a 4th series win in a row. That they did, as they not only orchestrated a come-from-behind victory in Origin 3, but also put together an interstate superiority, 11 series wins across 12 seasons, that is unlikely to ever be replicated. Acknowledging Inglis is impossible to replace, Walters was stony-faced as he fronted the Queensland media on Monday to pay tribute to his retiring skipper. The realisation that the 2019 series is already doomed with the immediate retirement of an Origin icon seemed apparent, and that the next 5 years may also fail to deliver Maroons glory, given the crater-sized hole Inglis has left in the Maroons' star-studded backline. Let's block ads.